Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we'll look at how we can connect to this Windows 11 device from an Ubuntu Linux device. And we'll be using a tool called Remmina to do the remote desktop connection. So this is the Ubuntu Linux device. Now I'm just gonna open the terminal and we'll look at how we can install Remmina if we don't already have it installed. So right click on your desktop and select open the terminal, and so I'll just check if I have Remmina installed. I'll do which Remmina, and I do have it installed. Now if you don't have this installed, it's a quick install. So if you don't have Remmina installed, to install it you can just run sudo apt install Remmina. Okay, in our case, since it's already installed, you didn't install it, it's just gonna tell you that you're on the latest version. And you might also want to install the Remmina plugin for RDP. You can use sudo apt install Remmina -plugin -RDP. Okay, once you have that installed, you can go ahead and open Remmina. You can use the terminal, or you can search from your menu. So you can just type in Remmina here. That opens Remmina. Okay. Or you can go to your apps and search for Remmina. And this is the tool. Now to do the remote desktop connection, so this is the options we have here. You can do SSH, VNC, RDP. We're using RDP. You need to add a new connection. As you can see, I already have some connections from before. Okay, you can just delete. Let me go ahead and delete these two. Just right click on the connection and delete it. To add a new connection, click on the plus sign. Then it's just going to show you the information you need in order to do the connection. Okay, I'm not going to add anything here. We just need to verify we're using RDP for the protocol. Then here's where you'll need your server, which is the IP address of the device you want to connect to. You need the username and the password. So this is the main information we need. Now we'll need to get this information on the Windows 11 device. So let's go ahead and go back to the Windows 11. Now on the Windows 11 device, we just need to make sure that remote desktop is turned on or remote desktop is enabled. Then we'll need a username and then a password and then the IP address. So let's start by searching for remote desktop settings. And here you just want to make sure that remote desktop is turned on. And then under remote desktop users, if you click on this here, you'll see the users you have added that are allowed to make remote connections. So it just tells you select who can remotely access this PC. Now if you don't have any user added here, you need to add the user, and if you don't have a user on the computer, you can create a new user here. I'm just going to use the computer management. So search for computer management. On the computer management, you go to local users and groups, users. Right click and then new user, add the username, full name, description. These two are optional, but you need a username here. Then you'll need a password. Okay. You can select whatever you want to select here from the options. Then create, close. Now you have your user. We'll go back to remote desktop settings. Under remote desktop users, click on this again. Here click add. Type the name or the username for that user and click check names. It will find it, click OK, and now it's added. Click OK, and now you have a user added. Next thing is to determine the IP address for this Windows 11 device. So we'll use the command prompt here. You can just type cmd, press enter, and just type in ipconfig, press enter. That should show you the IP address for this device. This is what we'll need to input on the Ubuntu Linux device. So take note of that. And then let's go back to the Ubuntu Linux device and do the connection. Now if you're gonna be using the same username as the one logged in, you might wanna log out or sign out. So I'm gonna be using this user, so I'm gonna sign out. And then back to Ubuntu Linux. Here we now have an IP which was 192.168.1.113. We have a username, so type in the username here and then the password for that user. Okay, so that's all we need. The rest is optional. Now you can save this connection, and then once you save it, it should list it here, or you can just click connect if you don't want to save it. Okay, you're gonna be prompted with this. So if you trust the certificate, click yes. And it's logging in right now. And it's logged in. Now you can scale this out using these options here. So if I click this, I'm able to scale this window. So that's it. That's how you can connect remotely to a Windows 11 device from an Ubuntu Linux device using RDP. So I hope this information has been helpful. I'll catch you in my next video. Thanks. Bye.